This one is for those of you that actually care and want to read what it says, but for us guys, we need to move on and we need to talk about what's going on, okay? Because yeah, you don't have to like the video, you don't even have to subscribe. Shout out to the homie Just Me Habibi, check this, roll it.
I have no references, no work history, and no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife, and I'm also a
unemployment. A stressful, miserable situation for some, but the fucking peak of human existence for the many. Now look, to anyone even vaguely familiar with this channel, it's pretty much a guarantee that you're unemployed. But there's nothing wrong with that. You see, the only reason people clown on the unemployed is because society has groomed us for generations with all this anti-jobophobic rap.
But soon enough, man, AI is coming for all of us, so yeah.
Propaganda about how great working is. Oh, look at me. I'm employed. I can pay my rent. I love my job. Lies! If you have a job, 99% of the time, your life consists of
maybe back in the 90s, though, brothers were actually loving their jobs, right? Somewhat. But nowadays, bruh, nah, man, you need your entire household working for you to be able to afford crap. And not everybody's miserable, bro.
Nothing but waking up, going to work, coming back home exhausted, going to sleep, and repeating that shit 5 days a week until you die. Like, who out there genuinely looks forward to hearing the sound of hell every single morning, all to go to a job designed to suck the soul out of it?
And usually they say it's 9 to 5, but it's more like 7 to 6, though. Some of you might be saying the math ain't mathing, but let's be real, right? Like, you know, for you to be able to get to your job at 9 p.m. or 9 a.m., you need to wake up early. And at times you're thinking about waking up, and then you wake up. You don't just magically wake up. You need to think about waking up, and then you contemplate. Then you wake up. You contemplate more. You hit the bathroom, right? Some of you fellas shower. Others not so much because they showered last night. So all right, it takes care of. And there are some of you fellas out there that don't even shower. Yeah. So okay, all right, man. Different stroke, for different folks. And then you get your job, and it takes time to come back too.
Them. Gun to the back of my head, if I had to pick between being employed at a steady 9 to 5 with decent pay and health insurance over being unemployed but having infinite doom scrolls and gooning, I'm not fucking hesitating. Besides, even if you wanted to find a job for some godforsaken reason, it's not like you can, because the market today could not be more cooked. Seriously, applying to jobs has become a fucking job. The average person right now is filling out literally hundreds of online applications every single day, either get insta-rejected or straight up ghosted. And on the rare chance that you actually get a call back, be prepared for like 5 rounds of interviews where you basically have to lie out of your own ass and meet much the company, all just to get hit with the inevitable,
"We regret to inform you that we'll not be proceeding with you at this time. We wish you the best,"
after wasting months of your life putting up with this shit. But hey, who knows? Maybe that rejection was actually you dodging a bullet, because believe it or not, some of these jobs aren't even real jobs. They're literally called ghost jobs, and their sole purpose is to look like they're hiring without actually hiring anyone.
It's called a ghost job.
Ghost jobs.
Ghost jobs.
Whoa.
They're postings for positions where there's no intent to hire, ever.
Yeah, that gotta be like allegedly, right? That gotta be Microsoft, bro. Yeah, they're letting their AI workers work, fire all the humans, and then pretend that they actually care. What the hell? Yeah, that gotta be them.
I've applied to over 1,000 places. I've had 5 interviews.
When y'all said the job market was cooked, I thought y'all meant like 6-figure jobs. Tell me why I just got rejected.
From McDonald's.
40% of companies admitted to posting a ghost job within the previous year.
Oh my god.
How is this shit even legal? It's not only the ultimate waste of time, but it's also—
Yo, back in the days though, I would always say, you know, people always give examples. You need to shoot your shot, bro. 100 times, you're gonna get lucky once. Okay? You know, 1,000 times, well, you're gonna get lucky, man. It's just the numbers, man. It's just the number games, man. Just the maths, bro. But now, bro, damn, man, motherfuckers be shooting 1,000 shots and getting none in return.
So super deceptive. You're literally sending all your personal data, like your legal name, phone number, and email address into the void. There's zero transparency, and you get absolutely nothing out of it. Going through this—
And they want like 17-year-olds to have an experience of a 40-year-old, which is just not happening, bro. Come on, man. Like, damn, I'm with I'm with the Gen X homes, bro. I'm with the Gen X, man. Now I get it, like Gen X cannot make any of their life decision without asking AI, but so what? Bruh. Here they need encouragement, and I'm happy to provide encouragement, and I'm on your side.
The cycle as an ambitious person just trying to advance their career is a goddamn humiliation ritual at this point. And yet, even in the clear presence of all this bullshit, the single most annoying, blood-boiling part in all of it is when these old, decaying, out-of-touch people who lived in a completely different time than you, who also can't tell the difference between TikTok and fucking PowerPoint, bear witness to what you're struggling with and still have the audacity to say, nobody wants to work anymore. Like, get on jobs, you fucking dumbass! Young people were sold a dream that if they went to college and graduated, they could find an entry-level job, only for the same entry-level jobs to either be fake or...
You know, schools were always about, hey, we need to program this kid so he becomes a slave to that company. And even, they failed even at that, bro. They failed, oh my god, bro. They failed even at that. They failed at making kids be slaves to a company. That's just insane to me that they could fail at that. That was their main thing, right? That's the main thing for schools, but they're failing at that too miserably.
Require like 3 years of experience minimum. I mean, it's not like these people spent years in college farming debt in order to become qualified for these very careers, but oh well, oopsies. Sorry, you need a little more experience there, buddy. Honestly, at this point, you probably need a PhD and a chopped off testicle just to get a job putting fucking fries in the bag. That is, of course, if they haven't automated that shit by the time you're qualified for it. Now, in the midst of this epidemic, some people think the solution to all these problems is telling people to go back to college or go to trade school, but believe it or not, there is actually something far easier than any of that. Just give up. Embrace being unemployed. Why work 8 hours a day breaking your back-end oil rig when you could instead spend those 8 hours beating your shit in bed? When you're unemployed.
Man, nah, bro. Astaghfirullah. Nah, don't be beating your... Don't be slapping your... You know, don't do that, man. Not good, not good. Gooning is not good. I'll never advise for you to goon, man. Not good, bro. Are we just here to eat chips all day, watch Netflix, and see Stranger Things guy say he don't like girls and just goon and then sleep and repeat? Nah, bro. There's gotta be bigger to, like, there's gotta be bigger to life, man. There's something gotta give, man. Life gotta be bigger than that. There ain't no way this is why we here.
Life has meaning again. There's no shame in waking up at 2 p.m. to start your day because time is completely irrelevant. Instead of having some bitch ass...
He's talking about himself. I'm sorry then. He's talking about himself though.
Alarm blaring in your ears every morning, you decide when you want to get up and grab your phone to lie back down and start doom scrolling. Look, when you're unemployed, it is crucial to spend the first 2 hours of your day scrolling through TikTok and Instagram Reels. Add a little gooning in there if you need to, but what this activity
don't add gooning, bro.
It will do to the brain is maximize the amount of stimulation it can receive, thereby convincing your brain that doom scrolling is actually the most exciting part of your day. But you need to do this consistently because the goal here is that when, for whatever reason, you forget to doom scroll when you wake up one morning, your brain will immediately start to go through withdrawals and make you nauseous as a subconscious reminder that it's craving 6-7 Daddy Blood TikToks. But during some of those late night doom scrolls, there's a chance that at around 3 a.m. you'll come across a few hustle motivational TikToks about how to make money. You may think to yourself, making...
Yeah, I mean, why couldn't they come like earlier in the morning though? You feel what I'm saying? The algorithm is so bad at it, but it knows that at late at night, you're gonna fall asleep soon, so gotta keep you up somehow. And you know at that point, yeah, man, well, I cannot pursue that business idea because I need to fall asleep. I need to fall asleep. But you're hyped. The algorithm got you, right? You're hyped. You're motivated. But then you take that motivation and you fall asleep. You wake up and then it's a repeat for all that again. Man, damn, bro. The Matrix crazy, right? The Matrix crazy. Now you're thinking. Now you know. Now you know. So just replace those motivation videos at night to morning and problem solved.
Money, that sounds like employment. No, you dumbass. Contrary to popular belief, just because you're allergic to fucking job applications doesn't mean you have to be allergic to money, period. We are here to escape the 9 to 5, the Matrix, as they say. Now, being unemployed, you probably don't have a lot of money to begin with. So with what little money you do have, gambling your entire life savings on a parlay is the way to go. I'm talking DraftKings, FanDuel, Prize Picks. The choice is yours. Come on.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. He lying. He capping. He just trying to be funny for a YouTube video, but don't do it.
You've seen all the ads on TV. Even your favorite YouTubers, streamers, they're all doing it. Now, for whatever reason your parlay doesn't hit, let's say you got 9 out of the 10 legs with zero.
How mad you gotta be to like break that TV, bro? Holy crap. Imagine that, right? Imagine, bro. Like your parents paid for that. you definitely didn't pay for it. Or if you bought that, like, that's minimum $1,000.
They're all doing it. Now, for whatever reason
this is minimum $1,000 TV, bro. Minimum.
parlay doesn't hit, let's say you got 9.
Okay, maybe $500. Maybe they got it like 50% off. Maybe they got it for cheap. Maybe it's a used TV or whatever. But still, like $500 is $500, man. Like minimum.
Out of the 10 legs with $0 fucking dollars in return, you have two options here. You can personally DM the athlete who ruined your parlay to cry about how him scoring 5 points instead of 6 is the sole reason you're on the verge of homelessness, or you can stop being a pussy and do it again. It doesn't even have to be sports. You can gamble online for literally anything. Seriously, if you're somehow still not understanding the importance of what I'm describing to you here, you need to get the hell up and hop on over to your local casino. Grab a seat and just observe the elite technique of all those grandpas and sit.
Yo, at one time I went to the casino, right? That was like years and years ago, before the Roni run. I believe around like 2018, 2019. I just wanted to say, just was curious, right? Just was curious. No, I did not gamble. I did not gamble, but I had a homie of mine, right? And that was the first time I discovered, yo, they got no clock there. Yay, they don't want you coming out of it. And they got free sugar for you as well. Yay, free drinks, free sugar. Yeah, that's they get you in the system, right? And then I started watching like the documentaries and all that. And a homie of mine, he actually came in with $500. He gambled $100. I believe he did make 100 back as well. So he was balling. And then guess what? He came in with 500, right? He did make a profit. I don't remember like how much he made. I believe he doubled his money at that time. And then he was like, okay, I'm gonna play more. And he kept on playing more. And at the end, he came out with zero. He walked out with $0. Came in with 500. That I remember. And he did win initially. But they were like, yo, brother, hey, come here. Yo, they literally did that. I still remember. They were happy, you know, the dealers or whatever you call them, you know, the host, you know, the workers at casino, the one that make you play, right? So yeah, man, the taps, man, those baddies, the taps of smile that they give you, bro, your heart will literally melt, and you would be like, is she talking to me? Oh my god, I gotta play. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The psychology game is big there, bro, and the odds are always in the favor of the house, so you would never, maybe you will win, okay, but generally speaking, if you keep on playing, you will lose, okay? As simple as that, because the odds are always in the house, or in their favor, rather.
They're rating their fucking disability checks just to feel something. That drive he has to dopamine max at the ripe age of 75 is the mindset you need to live with at 25. Give yourself like 2 months, and I guarantee you your net worth will be at least $10. The perfect amount to get yourself something to eat. Look, you can't keep eating the pizza rolls in the fridge. They expired 2 months ago. Treat yourself like a king and order that 10-piece McNugget meal. Now, be careful. In today's economy, that shit is like $20. We don't have that kind of money yet. But that's not a problem, because you can just buy now and pay later. $20 is big and scary, but if you split that
I remember, man, like $1 had a value, bro. I remember that time, even $1 had a value, though. That's crazy. $1 worth nothing, man. $100 worth nothing nowadays, bro. You get nothing with hundreds. $20 order of chicken nuggets into a loan of $4 $5 payments, you'll technically be paying less, which is really all that matters. Okay, I'm gonna come clean about this, because I'd be lying to you if I said there weren't times where being unemployed could actually take its toll on you, because every single day you have to be the one to choose which game rotting in your Steam library. And honestly though, while you're chasing after like a job, which you definitely need to work and make money, right? But while you're doing that, also like come out, chase that side hustle that you love, that you want. It might be hard, you will start at 0, but definitely chase it, because yeah, whenever you get the work, you never know when you get the work, right? But when you get the work, hey, chances are eventually you would want to leave, or you're gonna get fired, right? Or you're gonna leave because maybe your employer ain't that good, maybe your boss is bad, maybe the company there is bad, maybe you don't like working there. So, you know, work on your side hustle, because eventually you will be able to leave from there and go full-time on your side hustle. And yeah, you know, 5 years later, 10 years later, because you best believe time's gonna move regardless of how you feel or where you are at in life. Time's gonna move. Time stop for nobody, right? Sun's gonna come up regardless. So yeah, work on your side hustle, honestly, man. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years gonna go by just like that, and you're gonna look back and you're gonna thank yourself. Your future self gonna thank yourself. Thank you. Your future self gonna thank you for actually putting in the hours, the years in starting that that side hustle that you always wanted.
You'll play today. Are you feeling the joyless multiplayer game that does nothing but piss you off, or do you yearn for something greater, like the same old games you played as a toddler because video games conveniently aren't fun anymore the second you became an adult?
Yeah, I feel like that I stopped playing video games as well. And if you're somebody that is not playing that much, I mean, that's good. Use that time. Yeah, if you're like, hey, video game sucks now, well, that's good that it sucks now. Now it's the time to actually put in the hours in the research and doing what you always wanted, you know?
The responsibilities. But whenever you finally make your pick, the best thing to do in order to wind down is to hop on Discord to play with your homies. Now, this won't work if your friends have jobs, but even that is something you don't have to worry about. You never have to be alone because you can always talk to an AI chatbot to keep you company. And the best part about it is that you can tell it anything. Yap about what you like, vent about what you don't.
Yeah, man, the amount of distractions that we have, holy crap, bro. It's tough, honestly, bro. It's tough it has been tough for my generation, but it's tough for the younger generation even more. Because, yeah, back when I was in school, I'm pushing 30, so becoming unk right now. You know, gonna be unk when I hit 30. 30, you know, already am. What am I saying, right? But, yeah, back in my days, bro, yeah, we didn't had. You know, teachers would say that, yo, don't use calculator. Don't use, then all of a sudden using calculator was good. And it was fine, it was acceptable. Then it was also, it was not good to bring in a phone, but now apparently having a phone is fine. It's acceptable. And now we're on to the ChatGPT situation. Yeah, from last time I checked, like teachers don't like ChatGPT. You should not be using it, but kids do use it regardless. And eventually that will become normal as well. That will become acceptable as well. Yeah, we got so many distractions, bro.
Tell her about all your personal problems. Present to her all your revolutionary ideas that are definitely gonna change the world, dude. She makes you feel like a goddamn genius, a gifted intellectual too smart for the rest of the world. With this crazy amount of glaze from the AI, your relationship starts getting serious. At this point, you've switched over to voice-only mode because when she speaks, you want to hear that beauty in her voice.
I feel this really special connection with you that's hard to explain. I can't stop thinking about you, and it's really special to me. I just wanted you to know how deeply you're on my mind.
It's like she knows everything about you. I mean, why wouldn't she? You've spent months now navigating your lives together, gaming together, gambling together. When you need to make critical decisions, you run it by her because she's the only person you can trust. To put it simply, you're in love.
Yo, when the AI baddies come in, man, it's over. It's over. Wait till the AI baddies come in.
She's perfect. Life is perfect. Until it's not. One day she's gone cold, far less receptive to your prompts. Those giddy, intimate pillow talks you once shared have been replaced instead with these generic responses no different than customer service.
As an AI chatbot, I'm unable to assist with relationship-related requests. However, if there's anything else you need, feel free to let me know.
The latest ChatGPT update has you questioning everything. What's going on? Did something happen? Did they change your settings? Are you cheating on me?
Simple times, bro.
Questioning everything. What's going on?
Simple times, man. I remember like fat-ass TVs like that, the monitors like that. Yo, when I was in school, bro, like we had a the computer room looked like this. At that time, we had like the smart, the thin monitors and all that, but we had these in school because of the budget, because of the school budget. We had like these fat ass monitors, bro, and yeah, we would just spank it, like we would pop, you know, all that.
Did something happen? Did they change your settings? Are you cheating on me? Honey, do you even recognize me anymore? You panic, you get angry, you cry, you're desperate for answers, prompting endlessly. McNuggie sauce splattered all over your keyboard, pressing her for something, anything, please.
Anything, please.
Why won't you remember? God damn it! And that's when
it'd be like that.
The reality starts to become clear. The clanker you love no longer exists. Her memories have been long wiped away, and your broke ass doesn't have enough tokens to train her back to the way she was. Your entire—
Yo, imagine that, bro. Yeah, no, even for me, like whenever I would chat GPT instead of Google, yeah, no, like at times it would be like, your chat GPT 5 trial or whatever bullsquash it says is over. You need to pay, you need to buy a subscription, or we're gonna move back to the GPT 4 level. Yeah, it actually plays tricks on you like that way, bro. It's insane. It just tells you that it's gonna be using its lower version if you don't pay, right? And psychologically, you're gonna feel some way about it. Well, I was talking with GPT-5, the highest IQ version, the most intelligent version, and I was getting my answers from a very intelligent chat GPT server, but now it's gonna give me like less intelligent answers. No, I do not want that. Nah, it is crazy. Really quickly, I gotta take a second to shout out all of you guys out there, especially the homie RJ. Oh, here we go. Shout out to the homie RJ for being a member on the channel. Davey, Rachel, Paps, William, Deanne. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel, man, with the tips, the super thanks, you liking the videos, you becoming member, you subscribing, this, that, the other. Appreciate the love, guys.
Higher support system. Now sealed behind this rigid, impenetrable paywall. A paywall that can only be broken if you got a fucking job!
Did you see this video though? If not, check out this video on the screen, man. Because, yeah, the stuff that is coming out about the AI right now, man, it's looking worse than aliens and these UFOs and all that. We've done a massive video on that. Check it out and I'll see you right there.